Details tonight in our Wild West of Education investigation. Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools is admitting to one of the most concerning issues ABC 10 exposed over the last 2 years of our reporting, and that's attendance errors. ABC 10 investigative reporter Andy Judson joins us tonight in studio with more.
Yeah, Alex, more than 40 sources have told us Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools misreported attendance, a serious issue since the school receives taxpayer dollars based on those numbers. Now Highlands says it's paying back millions, and this may be just the beginning of the consequences for the school.
So we know that we made an error in our ADA report.
Nearly $13 million. That's how much Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools says it's paying back to the state for attendance errors.
But we know right now we're losing $13 million.
That's just for one school year. Highlands admitted it made attendance errors in 2021-2022.
Attendance is basically equal money.
That means millions in public funds were wrongly paid out. The finding came after an audit by Twin Rivers Unified, the oversight agency for Highlands. When ABC 10 reached out to Highlands and Twin Rivers Unified, neither responded to our questions. Highlands previously and repeatedly denied ABC 10's findings, going as far as threatening to sue us.
Highlands reserves the right to sue ABC 10 for monetary damages.
Twin Rivers Superintendent Stephen Martinez has repeatedly avoided ABC 10's questions.
Do you mind if we just ask you a couple questions? We want to hear if you have any sort of response to all the teachers that came directly to you and spoke to you on the board today.
So we turned to Tom Hutton for insight. He's the executive director of California Charter Authorizing Professionals, a nonprofit working with school districts and county offices of education on oversight of charter schools.
The more common scenario I've seen is the state says, based on this error, we need you to come back with this kind of money.
But that's not the case here. Instead, Highlands is choosing to pay back nearly $13 million, a big sum for one school year, Hutton said.
And I haven't encountered sort of the voluntary, based on that, we're just going to refund the money.
Highlands' decision raises more questions, like whether the problem goes beyond 1 year.
How many months of ADA across students, across classrooms was misreported?
More than 40 current and former employees tell ABC 10 attendance problems go back as far as 2018.
But I was being given lists of students, sometimes 20 to 30 a week, new students, all the time, adding to my roster and adding to my class. And then a lot of them wouldn't attend. I never had met them or they had never attended.
Some employees say they were even pushed to fabricate records.
And so we'd have to, let's say, magically come up with their work samples. Fabrication, yeah.
Issues at Highlands go beyond attendance. Over the past 2 years, ABC 10 uncovered lavish spending, including school leaders staying at 5-star resorts like the Ritz-Carlton in Hawaii.
Those places aren't vacations.
As well as overcrowded classrooms, uncredentialed teachers, allegations of nepotism and excessive leadership salaries, plus millions spent on attorneys and consultants.
Who are these consultants that are getting so much money?
These issues, as well as concerns about attendance, are being probed into by the California State Auditor. After ABC 10's investigation, the entity launched a sweeping audit into Highlands, its affiliated nonprofit, the Doc Smith Legacy Foundation, and its oversight agency, Twin Rivers Unified. The state audit has been underway for months and is expected to drop this summer. So what comes next for Highlands? Whether more money will have to be paid back or if more serious consequences are coming, all eyes are on that audit, while ears are on a bigger conversation about California's charter school systems.
It's a very hot topic statewide about hard questions about how we do the oversight in situations like that.
And one entity that's watching what comes from that state audit is the California Department of Education. In a statement to ABC 10, the agency said it appreciates Highlands' acknowledgement of wanting to comply with the law, but vows to continue pushing for accountability and the appropriate use of funds. Alex?
Andy, thank you so much. And you can watch all episodes of The Wild West of Education right now on our ABC 10 Plus streaming app. It is completely free to download to your TV.